Alright guys, you can see that we're running here Vid Attack Alpha, and it's running really well. Now if I just open up this browser here, as I've allowed the browser to be showable, then you can see exactly what's happening. You can see it's actually mimicking in real time what people would do when they're browsing the search engines, and that's giving an overall sort of reality to what's actually going on. Now we're using high quality squid proxies, and we need to have some good captures as well. I use 2Capture and I use squid proxies, and they seem to work very well. Now what we are doing right now is we're increasing video views, and it's searching on both YouTube and on Google as well. Now it rotates per keyword for Google and YouTube, then Google and YouTube again. It keeps going around so that every keyword is checked on both Google and YouTube. Usually if you've got a brand new video like this one, it's only about 10 hours it's been up there, it's not going to be ranking in Google. So what we need to do is we put in variations of keywords that we have got within our title. It's really important that we put our keywords in the title for Vid Attack Alpha to get found. And what you will probably find with the longer tail keywords is that you will be found on page 1 of YouTube, at least if you're using your sort of the majority of the title of your video. So in this example, get fast rankings with 90-second cheat sheet videos, this is a video I did today, and we are ranking on Google page 1 for that longer term keyword for all of that title, and we're also ranking on YouTube on page 1 for the keyword get fast rankings. What's kind of interesting as well is when we actually do a Google search for get fast rankings, now we'd expect that's going to be a competitive keyword, and we do want to rank for it. So if you go and click on Google and click on the videos, then you will find that it's ranking there number 1. You can see it's actually in YouTube now, and it's ranking number 1, so it's switched over to YouTube to do the search there. But for the keyword get fast rankings, we're ranking on page 1, and also in the Google search for videos we're ranking number 1 as well. What we need to do with this is to make sure that we have got one link in the video description. If you want to rank a web page, put one link in the video description, and what will happen, we've seen this time and time again, there's a case study underneath.
Okay guys, probably you've seen your inbox.
Hold on a second now. Video just popped in and started working now. What we've seen time and time again is if you put one link in your video description to a web page, whether it's a blog post, a landing page, a sales page, whatever it might be, you're going to find that that will actually overtake the video. What happens is your video starts ranking first in Google search engines, and then it completely disappears, and the web page that was within the description, it overtakes and it appears in first page of Google, okay, depending on how competitive your keyword is, of course. So there's another element that we can add to this to help that to happen, to rank the web pages, and that is to have great content, quality content, relevant content, and to build out that content as well into sort of longer form content if it's a very competitive keyword, because we know that longer form content is what's ranking today. And if you've got short form content for a competitive keyword, it's going to be really hard to rank. But anyway, we have been running some other campaigns as well. I did a case study video with this one the other day. We had only 5 video views at the time. We went from page 3 to Google page 1, and the video has now disappeared from Google, but it's ranking number 1 in YouTube. But because we had one link in the video description, now the web page that we were linking to from video description has replaced the video in Google search engines, and it's gone into page 1. Okay, well the video has disappeared, which is very cool. That's exactly what I want, because we can get more conversions with a web page. We can have retargeting, we can have other marketing elements, etc. on our web pages. And this one here, similar thing I'm expecting to happen very soon. This one is how to build an authority site. Now if I type in how to build an authority site in 1 week, which is a sort of large part of this title here, you will find that we're ranking number 1 on Google for that longer term keyword with the web page itself, which is linked to from the video. and how to build an authority site. Well, I think we were about page 3 the last time I looked. We went from page 7 to page 3, and as I'm running more video views later for this one, I expect it's going to help it to get into page 1 as well. If not, then page 2, but we still do need backlinks if we are doing if we're targeting keywords and competitive niches. And what Vid Attack Alpha does is it will help you to be able to get a kickstart on brand new content using a combination of video, high quality web pages, blog posts, sales pages, etc. And it just plain works. Now, we've been doing this strategy since 2014. We built the first version of Vid Attack Alpha back in 2015. It was then called Search and Click Commando, and you know, you can see all these new services popping up. There's services like crowdsearch.me. I think they came out about 2016, and there's, you know, a whole bunch of SEO services popping up and basically declaring this is the future of SEO. Well, we've been doing it since 2014. It was the future back then. Now it's just mainstream. There's 2 major ranking factors we take into account, and that's the high click-through rate from the search engines for your keywords, and also high retention views. And we do blog browsing as well as video views. The most effective one to use is the video views. Okay, if you got a high bounce rate on a web page, by all means use Vid Attack Alpha to fix that. Just run about 20-30 blog browse campaigns, and with the blog browser you can use you can put the settings to go and browse as many web pages as you want on your site, and you can put a time in there, put the time settings in there for what you want it to do. So for example, in here for videos, what we can do is click on edit, and we can tell it to watch a video between 90 and 100%, 70 and 100%, 80 and 90%. In this case, I've got 94 to 100%. I find this works well, and that gives you complete control, and you can tell it the keywords to go and target as well. Just put your URL in here, and when Vid Attack Alpha finds your content in the search engines, whether it's YouTube search or Google search, it's going to click for watch according to the percentage that you have set in here. Now, I do recommend that you switch the web browse visible off for the first time using it. If you've never used it before, or you've never seen it before, then keep it on, because it's kind of interesting to watch what it's doing, and make sure you're using good quality proxies. And it's really as simple as that. There's nothing difficult about it. Just remember that you do not need hundreds of views. You can do this very, very effectively. So in effect, I used this campaign here to take a web page from page 3 in Google and put it into page 1 with 5 video views. I ranked a web page with 5 video views. How crazy is that? But it works, okay? Just the way it works, and it's working really well. Now, we did have a discount running for a while. If you have a look on the sales page, prices underneath here, you can see we've got some special offers as well for those of you who are running SEO tools via a VPS. I put a special deal there for you to get a 4 computer license. So if you've got one of those VPSs where you've got 4 different instances of it with one membership that you got with Contabo, for example, then you can go ahead and use that with that special offer, and it's a lifetime offer. You're not paying monthly. When we look at other services like CrowdSearch.me, they will always say that they've got the advantage over us because they're using real people. Well, you know, it's working well as a bot as well, and you're not paying credits per minute or credits per month. You're paying one-time fee. It's working. It's been working since 2014. It's been working since 2015 with our software, and it's still working today. Okay, so it's a great value. It's one-time cost, and it just plain works. So have a look down the rest of the sales page. I deliberately did not build this sales page into sort of longer form. We don't need to. Just see this video, see the case studies. There's another video there from Brian Dean that I took from his YouTube channel, which he's explaining how the high CTR actually worked for him and worked against him. It's actually quite a funny video. Make sure you watch that as well and make a decision. But the price will increase again over the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks from recording this video. So grab it now. It's a great tool. It's a fantastic tool. It's a very, very powerful ranking tool, and use it. Have it running every day. If you've got a VPS, you can run it 24/7 and you can get good results. Okay, thanks.